So I just wanted to show you this trick with the newer versions of MeloGen. So I've got this MIDI that I've got from the JGS Makina MIDI pack, and I've just muted MeloGen for now so I can show you what it sounds like. So that's the MIDI straight out of the pack. I've not touched it and I've not ran it through MeloGen yet. So that's what it sounds like. And I want to use that as like a background melody, and then I'm going to generate the main melody from that MIDI in MeloGen. So I'll just mute the original melody and then I'll turn the sound back on in MeloGen here. I'm going to drag the MIDI onto the interface here. And if we have a look, it's extracted the chords from this MIDI. So if we have a look at the MIDI, down the bottom here, it's got 8 where it's the same pitch, and then it drops down and then back up a bit, and that's what it's doing here. So it's giving us the chords from this MIDI. And we'll just play it with the original melody so we can see if it works. Yeah, cool. So now what we can do is change this to one of the melody modes. So if I go full melody, I'll generate a few of these until I see something that looks interesting. So let's have a listen to that with the original melody. And we keep flicking through. We could try different melody modes, like simple melody. Let's change this to a different sound, maybe like a super saw. Let's try one of the other melody modes. So you can see really easily we can get complementary melodies based off the MIDI that we put in. At the moment this only works if the MIDI is 4 bars long, so like 16 beats. So I'll just quickly show you that with a different one. So let's have a listen to the original. And then we'll go back to the chord mode, drag this in, and just make sure that the chords are working. Yeah, it's working. Let's maybe change this to a chord riff. Yeah, so as you can see that works quite well. So for the moment it only works if the MIDI is 16 beats, and it needs to have like a bass format like this where it's split into 4s. So it could be like 8/4/4 or 4/4/8, something like that, because MeloGen is split into 4 chords, so it won't work if the MIDI has got like a bass that changes every 2. Because MeloGen's got no way of changing every 2, it only changes every 4 beats. So I could definitely work on improving that in future and making it work for a wider range of MIDIs, but for now, as long as you've got a bass line like this, it should work. And if your MIDI was longer, you know, like this, then you could just chop off that bit so it's back down to 4 beats, and then save it as a MIDI and then drag that into MeloGen.